Hello guys. So today I'm going to be teaching HTML, introduction to HTML. So I'll be starting with okay. So before I start, you guys should help me subscribe to my channel. This programming course, if you go to anywhere, they don't teach it for free, but I am teaching it here for educational purpose. So the best way you can support me is going to my YouTube channel to subscribe. My name on YouTube is Kid Bukris, KIDBULL space CHRIS, Kid Bukris. So you can help support me by subscribing to my channel. So I will start with introduction to HTML. So HTML, it stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So it is a standard language that is used to create and structure web pages, and it's also HTML that tells the web browser what to display, like such as text, images, links, tables, and other things, and forms and other things. So I want to write a programming code on HTML. So there's app or application that we use whenever we are writing an HTML code. I used to use Notepad to write it. Some of you that have laptop, that you think Notepad is just for just to write notes. You can use this Notepad to create, to program. You understand? I used to use Notepad mostly to program. We also have another one, Notepad plus plus. Okay, I don't have the application. We have Notepad plus plus too. You can also use it too to 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 for programming. And we also have the popular one, which is Visual Studio Code. Yes, so you can also use it too. So but as a beginner, I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. Why? Because Visual Studio Code is an application that, whenever you type the wrong code, it's you will know. You understand? You will know. You will easily detect that this code I'm typing is a wrong code, even though you don't know the right one, but you know that this code I just typed is the wrong one. So but Notepad won't give you something like that. Notepad is just like, you will think it's like a note that you're writing. Let's open Notepad now. So if we start with, um I'll give you an example, an instance. So if I should use Notepad for people that for laptop users, for phone, for people that are using phone, that want to use phone, you can use this app, ThreadEdit. I will find out that application. I have it on my phone, but my phone is low now, so I just shut it down. So I'll find out the application. So if you watch this video and you know that you have a phone but don't have a laptop, you can just put it, or you can DM me privately. So I'll tell you the app, and I'll also use the app too in my next video. You understand? So this the first thing that we need to do is just to open the notepad file and save it. So this, we are going to save when we want to type a document or a normal text on notepad, we use .txt, but because we want to write a programming language on notepad, we can put a name. Let's say kidbook chris, then we put .html, then we save it. Do you understand? You save it. So let me see if I can find it on my desktop. Okay, let's continue. So you can see that the is blank. So now I'm going to type like something like this. Hmm? Now I've started HTML um, commands. So now we have different tags on when it comes to HTML. You understand? Before we start writing any code on HTML, we use this doctype.html. In Notepad, in VS Code, if you want to the shortcut like the shortcut way. Okay, for VS Code, if we are using VS Code, we have to first create a file. You come here, you just on any space, look for any blank space, just right click, then new folder, create a folder, new folder. So I have new folder 2 here. Now inside that new folder 2, I'll just come to my VS Code. You understand? I will say open folder. Yes, open folder. Then I will look for my new folder 2. New folder 2. So you can see now that is a blank space. Now on that new folder 2, I'll come here, new file. Then I'll create a new file. Kidbreeze dot. Since it's HTML code that we're writing, we're going to put dot html. Do you understand? Now to bring up something like this, just press the create file button and you start generating your code. Now in VS Code, there's a shortcut way. Instead of going to writing doc type or something like that, but I'm not going to teach you the shortcut way yet. We are going to learn the normal way for now. So I'm going to tell you what each tag represents in VS Code. So now let me use Notepad. This is whenever we're writing HTML, we are supposed to start with this, and there's what they call open tag and close tag. This is our open tag, and this is our close tag, and this is our open tag. This is our close tag, open tag, and this is our close tag. And whenever we are closing a tag, we are going to put this. Whenever we are opening a tag, so let's say for example now I want to open a body tag. I've opened a body tag, I'll close it. I'll open another one again, then put this, then put body and close it up. Now you will see how it's going to be on VS Code. Okay, let's start with doctype.h. You can see that it has been doctype already. Immediately I put this sign, it brought out doctype. So that's just the thing about VS Code. It's easy. So you can see the color doctype.html. Then I close it up. Then I open another one. Doctype. Okay. Doctype space HTML. You can see that now I just put in a wrong code now. And what was the wrong code? I put .html. And you can see that it brought out white. But Notepad, it won't even give you any sign that you're writing the wrong code. You will just be writing the code. And while writing the code, you have to be test running to see whether the code you're writing is correct or not. So as a beginner, I'll be using VS Code for you. So I'll put space HTML. I'll close it up. You see that when I want to close it up, now I've closed it. Then I'll open another one. Then come here. Then HTML. Do you see the relation between the two? Do you see the color? Now I want to open a body tag now. I'll come here, body. You can see that it has closed up the body for me. But in Notepad, it won't do anything like that. It's just like writing a note, but to in the like in your system, it will be like you're writing a note, but you yourself know that you're writing a program. The only way for you to tell the computer that this notepad I'm writing is a program, not a note, is by saving your work with .html. So when the computer sees .html, we know that, oh, this thing that this so person is trying to write is a code and not a note. So now you can see that when I left this place open, this side show red. That is to show that something is wrong with your code. Now when I put in the close hashtag, you can see that it completed this for me. You see the way you yourself, you know that this code that I'm writing here is looking right. Do you understand? Now we have the head. Now the head is where we write something like title, and when we want to link our HTML to different type of code. Like now I'll just create a simple website. But it's not, this teaching is not about you creating a simple website, it's about you understanding the hashtag of HTML. So this for HTML. I've opened the tag, I will leave a space. Now any code that I'm writing, even though that code reach 200 and okay, let me show you an example of some code that I've written. My newest project now is to build AI, which I'm still working on, which I've not finished working on. Christian Tech, Christech, AI bot. So I'm not really working on it. My newest don't know if I'll still have some of them. Okay. This is one of them. And so I created a Netflix. This was my old logo, Christian Tech, before I changed to Kilo Christech. And one thing about this Netflix, when you sign in, if you have data, when you sign in, you will see the latest movie, that is upcoming on Netflix. You understand? You will see it. And for offline mode, you will see something like this. You can even play some. You can see that the videos are playing. So you can watch this offline. You can even enlarge it. So all these are codes. You can see the name Christian Text Netflix website. Do you understand? So all these are code. Let me show you the code I use on the HTML code. I use different type of code anyway, but I just want to show you. I don't know where this thing is on. Can you see my HTML code on that Netflix I built? So now we have different type of hashtag I use there. You can see it, the title, the link, the img section, div, input. You understand? So now the next hashtag that is most important for us to know is the the title. Now the title is where we put the head, I mean, sorry, the head. Now is inside the head that we put our title tag. Now if we want to open a head tag, all we just need to do is to write head, and to complete it then hit the enter key. Now this space, this head on number 2 and the closing tag head that is on number 4, that's where we put any code. We put code inside it. Now it's not all the code that we put inside head. Inside the head, the only main thing that you are supposed to put is the title of your program that you're trying to build. Now let's say I'm trying to build a simple website. I'll just put the title of that website, and for me to put the title, all I just need to do is to put title, is to complete it. Now inside this title I'll just put anything. Are you seeing it? Now then here, this is the title. Now this is the title, so I'll come here. Now another thing that we need to put on head, the main thing, is linking. Now if I want to link my HTML code to CSS, and I also want to link my HTML to JavaScript or any type of code, you understand? There are some programmers, you see 4,000 code, 6,000 code. The reason is they combine HTML, CSS and JavaScript in, like they combine CSS and JavaScript inside their HTML code, making their code very very long. And there's a disadvantage of it. The disadvantage of it is that by the time you make a mistake, for where you for for the time you want to start, like you want to start looking for where you made that mistake, it will be very hard for you. So the simple way is just create your CSS code on one side, create your JavaScript code on one side, and then link it. If I want to link it now, I have to come to my head tag and use and do the linking. Sorry, I'll open tag, then I'll just say link rel, then I'll say equals to, then I'll say style sheet, because I've not created my HTML and my CSS file anyways. Then I'll say style sheet, just like I did here, maybe I should even keep this so that I get function, just like I did here. Now link rel style sheet, then type the type of code I want to link, that's text slash CSS. Then I'll use the href tag too, then I'll say style.css. Now this styles.css is the name of my CSS code. Do you get? If you create a CSS file, now if you want to create a CSS file, is easy. All you just need to do now is come here, new file, then you can put skid.css. That's just it. And when you create it now, it will just press the create file. Yes, this is your CSS, and you can just come now and say you use the link rel, then then href equals. Now if I should put that style dot css that I used that place, if you want to know whether it's link, you can see when I put my cursor here, what do you say? Follow link control dot click. I will press the control key and I will click it like this. What did you say? The editor could not be opened because the file was not found. Why was the file not found? Because I didn't use the name of my css file. Now if I come here now and I use kidbluecris.css, then I click control and I click it. Now that control now, I'll hold on the control. Immediately I hold on the control, the cursor will change to this hand and I'll just click it. You can see that it has brought me to my css code automatically, which means my html code is linked to my css code. If you want to link a javascript code, you have to link your javascript code to your body where your main code is. Now you can see that this head is showing red. Why? Because I have not closed my tag. I opened the tag and I did not close it. Now that I have closed it, do you see any red? No. So that's just it. The beauty of VS Code. You will know when you are wrong about a code. So now back the main place now, this HTML where you build your main HTML code is in your body. That's where, like, if you have any mindset of building maybe a game or anything, you have to build it inside your body tag. And what are we going to do? Just from here, body. The body is where we build the main of the HTML. So as you can see here too, that's what I did. You can see that it's inside my body. I put all my main code all inside the body. You can see. Then when I'm done with the code, you see the way I closed it with a body, then the HTML under. That's a complete HTML code of what you have in mind, of what you want to do. Get. So now I'll just use under this body, I'll just use some other HTML tag too. So we have the h1 tag. The h1 tag is a tag that you just write, is like a subheading. Like now, this is your main. Okay, let's open it. Let's see where we have gone so far. Now this our title. Do you see it here? Kidbook quiz tech tutorial. You can see it here. You can see it here. Kidbook quiz tech tutorial. Do you understand? Now my h1 tag now is something like this. This is where it will look like. um let's say if I want to add maybe any text or so, let's say I'll come here and save. I'll come to file, I'll press save or save all. Save all will be the safest. Just press save all, or you can use Ctrl S, but I advise you to just come to that file and use save all or Ctrl plus KS. So when we have done, you will see that when you have pressed the save all, you would no longer see it because like it will just be dim. So when we press save all, we'll come to this we come here, then we refresh. You see it, that's H1. So we have H2, we have H3, we have H4, we have H5. You understand? So, but you know, the higher the number, the higher the way the handwriting is going to dim. If I say H3, still in that body. If I say H3 now, I'll just put anything. So I'll also come here again, save. And if you want to know whether something has been saved or not saved inside this VS Code, you see something like this. This one that you see here is this code that I just added new. So if I want to see the application of this code here, I'll have to come here and what, and save all, or yes. So you can press save all when what you want to save is like more than 5 or more than 1. Let me just say more than 1. You use save all. So for if it's just one that you wrote here, that the application wrote here, you can just press save. So for me, I use save all. I'll come here again and refresh. Can you see that is now smaller? You understand? So the higher the number of the H tag, the smaller the handwriting is going to be. So we also have the B tag. The B tag is for bold. You understand? The B tag is for bold. If I say H6, H6. Now let's see how it's going to look like first. This is the H here. Now if I also want, okay, the one thing about this H1, H2, H3, it's like it used to automatically, the handwriting used to automatically bold. Do you understand? The handwriting used to automatically bold. But if you want the one that the handwriting will just be normal, that's where we use our P tag. We use our P tag. And that P tag, you can use it in table, you can use it in your head, and you can also use it in your body. So let's try. I'll leave space here and put the P tag. I'll also come to the body, use the P tag, and I'll come here and apply it. So now this is the one of um the head, tag, this one, and the K is the one for the body. Now if you want to make this one now go up and make this one come down, that's arrangement, meaning you have to put this one. You want to make it come here, like let's say you want this one to be like the main header, and you want this one to come down. So you can also use CSS for that, and you can also use HTML. Just that this P will come this place, so it will now be after this one, then this one. So but this one that is here, you can see the arrangement. If you notice that this the one, okay, this one is the one for body self, sorry, this one is the one for body. So if you actually want that this one to come down, then this one to go up, then you start from this, then this one, this P will come here, then S will follow, H will follow, K will follow, and you can see that it's the same arrangement here. K will follow, but with a space in between. Get? So we have our div tag. Div tag is another type of tag on its own, like, and if you want to create a link to in HTML, that's a tag. That's the a tag. So something like this, a tag. So now if I want to create a link, let's say I want to create a sign up link, I just come here. I've already opened the a tag already. So I'll put this line inside the first one, space, then I'll use href. So that my href now, I'll press the equals to bring this automatically. Then I'll put the name of the button, the link button I want to use. So sign up. Then inside here too, I also put sign up. So I've just created the link. So if you want to beautify that link now, that's for CSS. That's CSS code. So which we are still coming, which we are still can see it. The link has been created, and you can see the cursor is changing. You can see it's typing, but it's saying file not found. The reason why it's saying it because we have not created like the function of this, like what this is going to be working for. Let's say in like now that my Netflix website, if you put your email and you press the sign up that is up, it will take you to the main page. So the function of this, when the sign up button is being pressed, what is going to happen? We have not created that part, and that's JavaScript. So but the beautification of this sign up is for CSS. So we are still coming to HTML. So please don't forget to subscribe. That way you can support me keep increase. Just search for YouTube and subscribe. So you see some of the videos that I've dropped there. Understand? You don't need to watch it. It's something I'll still talk about. But if you want to watch it, you can watch it too. So we have the div section tag. The div section tag. The div section is like another type of stuff on its own. So wait, I'm coming. Okay, so um, sorry, why is it disturbing? So now this div tag now is a different type. This div tag now is a type of is like a different this thing stuff on its own. Now the div tag now is used to group, you understand? It's used to group or divide section of the web page, you understand? So look at it like a container that help us to to how will I put it, to organize the content, you understand? And it's commonly used like the common way where we see div tag mostly is on CSS and JavaScript, you understand? So now we also use it on HTML too. So but what me I do when I'm coding, I will put div tag on HTML, then I will use the function like what it's supposed to do, I will use it on CSS. So that we are still, all this thing I'm saying, we'll still get there. So it's just you guys seriousness that will be pushing me forward. So we have different, how will I put as types or this thing of that div tag. So we have something like this div. Now create a space, then put this, then put section, or container, just like I did here. Let me show you some of my div. Huh? Did this thing cancel again? Understand. So we have different type of div. We have div section too. Just that I broke this div down. I still coming to that side. I didn't use enough div. Okay. Um we have div container like I said. We have div class, and you can also put it as like something like this. This way is supposed to be anyways. Div class equals container. So in my next video I will tell you what all this div is for. So we have div class equals container. This container stuff is like I said, arrangement of something. You understand? So we have div content also. So it's also div class equals content. We also have div class equals sidebar. You understand? Div class equals footer. So all these things I will tell you the function of that. That I say that div is something on its own. So it's what I use. So in my next video I will show you that. Get. So what other type of tag? Okay, yeah. Let me just okay. We have image. If you want to put image in your website, let me cancel this on this div site. Now if you tag. Okay. Now if you want to, where was I safe? Yes, image. Now if you want to display an image, first thing that you need to do is go to your folder. This is our folder. Now I want to put this image, this ttt. I will put it inside this folder. Listen and listen very well. That ttt I will put inside this folder. Now I will take that one as an image. Make sure that that image is a .jpg image. We have different type of image. We have .jpg image. We even have .png image. The type of image that VS Code only accept is .jpg image. You understand? I've tried uploading .png image. It said it did not even show that I even upload image. Some type of VS Code it will show, but when you write the code down, it won't accept. So it's .jpg image. Now, how will you know? This is it, JPG file. If this write .png or PNG file or other type of image file, it won't work. So .jpg files is commonly accepted in VS Code. So now I will come here back to my VS Code. You can see this the file added, and if you double click on it, you see your image. You can see this image. So this image now is like my the code I want to use for the AI sha. So this is it, this image. Now how are we going to apply this image now? So all we just need to do, we come here, we open another tag, we put .img. Now if you notice, all this code I be putting is inside the body. That is where your main code of your HTML, whatever you are building, the main code that you put is on body. So if I'm trying to create a website, all the all the code that I will put is going to be inside the body tag. So but title and link is for head. and other section which we are still coming. This is this img now. I'll put it here img. I'll close the tag. Okay, img src equals, then I'll come here, I'll copy the image, then I'll go to html and I will paste it. Now I'll now close the tag, open another one and close our img. Sorry, I'll close img. This is now we have just imputed an image inside. So let's see the results. Come here, we'll save all, then come to our website, refresh. So you can see the image now. So that's the image of this inside this. So, and if you also want this to be smaller too, you can also do it like that. So that one is for css, by the way. So as like I said, it's you guys seriousness that will be pushing me, honestly. If you also want to create a video, you use this video src equals, then you upload your video, impute it here. So if it doesn't work, then use this code. What is this one for again? It's blocking me. It's blocking me. So when you're applying your video, this is it. This is the code here. So make sure you learn this code too. There are some laptops that I've seen that I only type this code, video src, then equals, then the video, then I just close the hashtag, then I open another one too and put, and you know, when you're through now, you just close hashtag like this, like this. So then you can see that it has closed the remaining two for me. The video didn't show, so I have to sit down and come up with this code. So you use control width. So when you use control width, you're automatically telling the computer that this is the size of the so video. You understand? That's the size. So but this align vertical, it doesn't matter. This control width is the most important thing. So that's just it, guys. And I'll talk about we also have input too. I'll talk about input and div in our next class. So make sure you like I said, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. And so I believe after this video, and have when next I enter my YouTube, and I've seen more subscribers. And make sure you also add more members to the group. Thanks.